Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as I always do. We've got some good news to talk about for a change, and I mean a change. It's been nothing but doom and gloom the last few weeks. 28-year-old Alphonse Areola is having his medical as of the time of this recording, with a prospective move on a loan deal for the entire season from PSG, with an option to buy at the end of the season. As always guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear guys, as you can see from the icon that's up here. 10 to 15 quid cheaper than the West Ham club shop is as well. Same supplier. Why the club are rinsing us, I never know. There's also Admiral and Umbro Claret and Blue track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts, so go check those out. Any purchases made through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly on to Iron Supporting Food Banks, the charity within the Newham area that are helping those within the Newham area that are reliant on food banks. So go grab yourself a bargain, get some really nice retro shirt, and you'll also be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. Now, as I said, Alphonse Areola is having his medical today, which is absolutely fantastic news. Now, I tweeted the week or so ago that this could go down to the wire because PSG wanted to sell him and we were only after him for a loan, which that didn't really suit either side, really. It suited, obviously suited West Ham because we know all we have to do is match the majority or a big portion of his wages. Obviously, but I've got a funny feeling we'll be covering all of his wages. And obviously PSG wanted to get rid of him as quickly as possible, but it appears through doing a bit of digging before finding this information out today that we were the only club in for him. So, which is understandable, bearing in mind that he, at the time of this recording, technically is still their third choice goalkeeper, because they obviously PSG obviously brought in the Italian Euro winning goalie about a few days after the Euros had finished, and the only way anybody really got to see him was last season when he was on loan at Fulham. So, you know, and we were all very impressed with him. I certainly have been very impressed with him the season just gone. One of Fulham's absolute standout players. It's been widely reported that he wanted to come back to London for this season. So, as we were the only ones that were going in for him, makes sense. Makes sense. It just all of this just makes sense. He's coming to the peak of his career. He's a very, very good goalkeeper, but will he be good enough to join on loan, to join permanently at the end of this coming season? That's the question. Now, this is going to sound a little bit echoey of what I said about Fabianski, because I wasn't very enthralled that we were getting a relegated goalkeeper from when we bought him from we got him in from Swansea when they got relegated. But Fabianski has obviously proven to himself to be one of the best goalkeepers outside the top six. I mean, obviously we finished top six last season, but you know what I mean. So for this, I'm absolutely buzzing for this. It makes sense. It really does make sense. Everything seems to be right. It really does. We need a goalkeeper to give Fabianski proper competition. I mean, let's face it. As much as I love Darren Randolph, he's not good enough, and there's no way Martin was going to get a push in again as well. So it's a shame that, you know, we've loaned out Nathan Trott as well. So I think that's the last of him. I really do. We'll have to wait and see, of course. But very positive news coming out that, you know, we are getting a very good backup goalkeeper on loan. It's interesting to see what will happen. You know, will we sign him in January like we did with Ben Rama with Brentford? I've got a funny feeling we might, depending on how things go, of course. But I've got a funny feeling we might. Will we see him at Brentford away? Maybe. I think more than likely we will see Areola in goal at some point in the Atalanta game. I really do. Now let's just talk about his background, Areola. Now, as we know, he's been at PSG for quite a while. Seems to have, went out on loan everywhere, and he went out on loan at Real Madrid as well, for that matter, for a season. Not a bad experience for him. As I say, he's 28, so he's a couple of years younger than he a couple of years older than when we brought Adrian in. So, as I say, he's coming up to his peak as a goalkeeper, because goalkeepers really peak around about the late 20s, early 30s. So, everything's pretty positive with this. I'm very honestly, if this goes through permanently, if he passes his medical, apparently everything else has all been agreed as it usually is before medical takes place. If it does, I'm buzzing. I really, really am buzzing for this. We've had so much crap to deal with over the last few weeks and months. Not the first signing I wanted, but I've rate this kid. I really, really rate this kid. A lot of us rate this kid. He's very, very good. Very, very good. So we'll have to wait and see, of course. And guys, as always, give me your thoughts on everything. Let me know what you think about this. Do you agree that he's a good choice? Should we have gone in for him and bought him in on loan not gone in for him on loan, just bought him permanently? Let me know your thoughts on this. And obviously we'll talk about this in more detail in a few months' time, in one way or another. So in the meantime, guys, as I said, give me your thoughts in the comment section. Really want to know. Thank you to everybody that's been subscribing and commenting on over the last few days. It's been beautiful to see all your comments. A lot of knee-jerk reactions. So, as I said, people aren't having perspective. But it's your opinions, guys, and I love to see each and every one of them. So put them in the comment section, and yeah, I guess I'll see you very, very soon once there's something else to talk about. Take care now, all the best, and yeah, keep the faith, quite frankly. It's positive news for once, positive news. Take care, see you soon.